Hola, buenos dias. Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you to all the subscribers and viewers and all the fantastic everything that's going on right now. You guys are amazing force for giving me the love support. We're going together. We're coming together. Everything through its energizing systems right now. So everything through its uprising is going through its continuous force right now through the matrix grid systems. I'm changing the activation codes through shapes, numbers, and letters, and everything through its volumes. So all those electricity devices are changing everything through its vibration and upwinding all cycle divisions of your body and ego systems. So today I'd like to talk about how our body systems are vibrational radio signals and how we use our connections on energy cycles. So basically, let's get started, shall we? Hey, how's it going? You want to know me? It's amazing how you come on first, because you want to get the information out, right? So you know what's going on with your body and ego systems. So basically, let's get started. I got an illustration here. There's a lot of information that's going in my body system. So basically, these are all different planets. And every planet resembles a different vibration, okay? Different vibration level. And once you understand your past references, you understand everything through its vibration and its energy cycles. Okay, so each one is a different vibration. Now, these planet systems that you resonate on are past references. Past references. Okay, so let's just start off with that. Okay, different vibrations, past reference. Okay, so these are different planet solar systems. Okay, now when you go through your traveling mechanisms, basically what's happening with your body and ego systems is you're living the lifespan of a circle. Okay, remember how I was saying you go through 1,000 lives through its past reference? So each one is on a different vibration level, like I said. Okay, some are low, some are medium, and some are high. It depends on your power source, because everything has a connect energy power source. Okay, and it's electronic vibes. This is where the vibration comes in through the planet solar systems. Okay, and everything has its power center, and it has its electronic interceptions. And those interceptions are going through its energy fields, and the energy fields are high rising on so many different levels of its continuous force. Okay, so some force fields have stronger than others, and that's how you get your body and ego systems, through its strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so each one represents a different harmonic system. Okay, so let's just say that you lived 4 planet solar ship through its connection energy shifts. Okay, so basically I'm just doing the outlines of the solar graph, of the energy graph, through its communication graphs. Everything is a wave graph in the center. So I'm using the energy, okay, which is connected to everything to its planet solar system. So some have 5, some have 4, 3, and 2. Okay, so these are the different vibrational levels, and all has to do with electronic interference. Okay, so everything through its electronic interference is connection wires. So you're going through these past lives through the circulation of its rotation. You go through a lifespan from when you're born through your biological sets, and what happens is you go through that life cycle, and depending on your positive and negative wire, either you're going to live that lifespan to a full sequence, or you're going to not live that lifespan and you're going to go to another planet system. So basically you're jumping. Okay, so you're going from one timeline to the next. Okay, it's like leapfrog. So it's kind of like this. You go from here to here to here to here. And remember, each one is a different vibration through frequency levels. Everything is a different radio signal. Okay, one planet solar system is stronger than the next, and that's how they reside in different parallels, because they're separated, right? They're all separated. This is where they get their own gravitation. Okay, That's how they get their gravitation. Okay. And each one is polarized through its gravity centers. And it has all connection waves. Okay. So it's kind of like a triangle. Everything is triangular, angular. So basically. And then you have, okay, you have the dimensional Earth. Okay. Once you have the dimensional galactic Earth, it has full connection waves through gravitation. Okay. Gravitation. And it connects in all waving patterns of all these 4 planet solar systems, which is the kinetic energy waving patterns. See how it goes in circulation through rotation? Everything is sine winding through its parallels. Okay. And everything has connection wires. So that's what it looks like. Everything is connected through the galactic solar energy systematical, dimensional, sacred, universal Earth. Okay. So basically that's what it is. It has its own gravitation, and it gravitates from one planet system to the next through its different vibrations. Okay. So each planet system that you live on is resonating in a different lifespan, and it depends on your positive and negative wires. Positive, because you are given a vessel each time you go through a different planet system. And once you understand your planet system, if you do full rotation of its life cycle, then you're on its continuous force and you'll live a full lifespan. Okay. And what happens is either you expand or you jump to another planet system. Okay. So there's a positive and negative on each planet system that you reside on through the human vessel. Okay. So once you become that human vessel, you go in kinetic energy waving patterns. So let's just say you went through 4 or 5 different planet solar systems and you lived maybe 1,000 lives per second. And that per second is a different timeline through its parallels of its universe, the multiverse, where it has full connection waves of paradoxes and everything through its vibration. So once you resonate from that planet system, basically what it is you get solar kinetic energy waving patterns. Okay. And then you finally get to understand your planet system. Okay. And my planet system, through its solar energy device, is full activation waves. Okay. Of Lemuria. And once you understand your planet system has full activation codes, electronic interference, energy waving patterns. Okay. That's my power center through its activation, through its plasma-using force. Okay. That's where I get my power connections. So once I go from one planet system to the next, I stop. And then you expand. Okay. You expand your system. Expand. Okay. You expand through your activation of your power center. Okay. And you no longer go through different planet systems. You stay within that system. Each solar system is a cell in the body. Every planet system that you resonate on is a different cell. Yes, because it's on a different vibrational level. Okay, because each planet system is on a different radio signal. Okay, so that's what I mean that every time you go through a planet system, you are connected through a vibration radio signal. But each one has a different realm of a different parallel to its multiverse. And that's where it gets convoluted, you know. It's kind of like you have one planet here and one planet here. You have another planet here, but it's in 2 different timelines. Okay, timelines. These are totally different planets. Timelines. Okay. Planet system. Okay. So these are 2 different planet systems, okay, with your planet system. So they're all based on different timelines. Some are linear than others, okay? But my planet system expands, okay? And its atmosphere goes through its connection wires, through its circulation and its rotation, okay? So it uses its force winds, and it uses so much energy defense through its security defense, and it becomes alive, and it becomes a protection grid. And everything through its surface becomes its solar surface. So everything is on its circulation and its rotation. So its energy cycles is using energy force system vibrational signals through its radio signals. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. It's fascinating once you start expanding your power centers, and you get full connection waves of everything through your planet system. Okay, it's very important to understand. Once you expand, that's how you get your power and recognition. Okay, so my planet system is expanding through its vibration of its radio signals. Okay, vibration. Remember, it always goes on a continuous force. Always. It's always on a circulation, its rotation. But it expands around and round through its vibration, and it goes around so fast. Every time it goes around through continuous force, it's high rising divisional levels of its power center. And that's how it goes into the body and ego systems, because its communication of its radio signals is alerting your body systems through its vibration. Okay? So that's what's happening with your body systems, is it's upgrading every single time, because now your power source is your energy source through your planet system source. Okay? So basically that's what it's doing. Okay? It's going through circulation, its rotation, using its energy systematical fields through its kinetic energy waving fields. Okay? And it's going around so fast. Okay? That power generator is activated in the center. Okay? And that's where it's always cross-referencing, like in the center. Everything's point center. It's very important. So that power generator, through its energy force field system, through the electrolytic system, is using connection energy waving radio signals of vibrations to your body systems. Okay, so this is you. Okay. And what's happening with your body is it's going through circulation and rotation. Okay. So that power center is communicating waving patterns into the brain stem. It's called a brain stem, brain waving stem. And it's using communication waves into the galactic higher self, and the energy cycles are all line dividing of communication wave signals. And it goes into the system like that. Okay. So this is your power gravity center through your planet system, and it's using kinetic energy waving radio signals of energy of information going into the galactic higher self. And that's how the galactic higher self gets upgraded, through its uplinks and downloads. Okay, through its information of its vibration of its radio signal. Because once you understand the galactic higher self and the radio signal with the planet system that you resonate on, you're not only expanding, but the spinning cycle is going faster and faster through its solar systems. And all those connection energy waving patterns are changing its anomalies, okay, through its energy cycles. And those energy cycles are going through its energy interceptions. And those interceptions are interfacing with you every single day. Okay? So that's what it is. Okay? It's fascinating stuff. It really is. Once you understand your planet system, not only it expands, but it changes its energy fields and gets more powerful. And it sends information into the galactic higher self through energy. Okay? And everything through its energy, okay, is going through the positive and negative of its different vibrations, like I said before. Okay? Each planet system has a different vibration. Okay. So that's what it is. That's what happens when you go through one planet system to the next. And that's how you get your self-identity. And once you get your self-identity, you come to this through the expansion of your planet system. Okay. So as this gets more powerful, you get more powerful through your upgrades and downloads and uplinks of the galactic higher self. Okay. So that's what it is. It's fascinating stuff. It really is. You know? So like I said, some days I get information that has to be in, certain time sequences because some information is stronger than others. But once you understand everything through the solar systems, the space continuum, and everything through the matrix systems, everything is communication of radio signals. So every radio signal, okay, of an identity force is sending information of its radio signal to its galactic higher self. And once the galactic higher self understands the radio signal from the planet system, of the entity system, of the communication waving system, or communication lines of a galactic system, or the communication waving signals of waving patterns of star systems. Okay? So you have to understand the information of radio signals because they're trying to communicate with you. Now, if you communicate back with them, you have now relationship and partnership with that system of its systems. Okay? Because every planet system has its own activation through its power center. Okay? And that information goes into the galactic higher self and it uprises its cycles through all divisional lines. And that's how it gets its power. That's how it gets its energy. And that's how it gets its information. Okay. So, hey, Trisha, how you doing? Angelfish, morning, guys. How you doing? Yeah, I had a lot of information. Some informations are stronger than others, but I just wanted to south wind everything through its north winds and east winds and its west winds because there's a lot of transformation of energy that's going into me right now. And its communication waves are in so many different radio signals. So I had to bring that in and let everybody know what's going on. So everything you miss, you can watch back. Okay? Because I like to move forward because the energies are getting a lot more stronger now through its activations. And like I said, when you're in the matrix, you're not just changing information. Okay? You're also directing information. Okay? And you're also changing vibrations. And you're trying to find its balance through its numbers, shapes, and letters. And you have to understand shape shifting through its psychops, which is changing everything through its winds and how you use coloration through the matrix and its grid system. So this shows you how it formulates through its virtue of its reality. So, yeah, sure. I'll show you the. This is the beginning divisional sets. Okay, these basically this is what it is. Okay, this is the gravity center of its galactic dimensional Earth. Okay, it's using its gravitation pull through the planet systems, and each planet system that you resonate on, okay, you go through a lifespan, and that lifespan is on a connection solar energy device through its human vessel, and that human vessel lives between the positive and negative, and it depends on you what you do with that vessel. Okay. So if your lifespan shortens out, you go to another planet system of its dream sequence and you live another lifespan. So if you keep that positive, okay, you resonate and you expand to your solar system of your planet system of its vibration system. And that vibration system goes so fast through its energy systems, through its energy fields, through its electronic fields, it goes into the galactic higher self, communicates with its waving signals, and answers back to the planet system. Okay, so it's communicating back and forth every single day through its radio signals of its vibration through the harmonic systems. And that's how you get partnership with your planet system. And then everything after that, it expands through its systems of its body and ecosystems. Okay, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's very good, angelfish. It looks like a heart. Okay. See, it's amazing how you guys pick up these things. Everything is an abstract. Okay. And it's what's behind, it's what's beyond. You have to look beyond that picture, and that's how you get information. So Angel picked it up right away. It is a heart. That's what I'm saying. That's mastering information. So you guys are learning. You're learning quickly. You're advancing. Your enhancements are going through your body systems a lot faster through its activation of its energy cycles, all divisional levels of the energy fields, and the electrical energy systems. So that's fantastic. Good for you. But that's what it is. Okay. This connect energy waving pattern, okay, is my connection energy waving heart. So it has full partnership right now with the galactic higher self. So what's this? Everybody knows it's a communication energy waving sacred universal heart. This is this in my heart. And that's what I mean by partnership, because it resides in the same systems through its communication of vibration of its radio signals. So this is this is my heart. This is my communication waving heart. Okay. This is the heart. That's how they connect. And that's how they use the power through its activation in its center. And everything rotates on a circular motion. So, yeah, no, it's good. Like I'm saying, I'm talking about visualization. Angel was using her perception through her dimensional sets, through her traveling mechanism of her sights. And she saw that it looked like a heart. Okay. Once you understand your power center and your planet system through its vibration, you understand that it's full connection, and it is. So basically, what I drew out, okay, is what's in my system. That's my kinetic energy waving systematical heart through its energy waving patterns of its communication of all radio signals, of its vibration through the harmonic systems. That's what it looks like. Once you have partnership with that, they have partnership with each other every day, every single day. And each planet system resides on a different vibration, okay? And it's communication. So basically, the energy that goes into you, it could be in your lower back, your upper back, your legs, your feet, your arms, wherever. It's sending information of communication of radio signals through its vibration. And everything through its vibration of its body systems is upgrading. It's trying to communicate with you, okay? It's trying to build a partnership, because we all start off with a collaboration through friendship and relationship. But once you get partnership, that's where you get your mastering of its information from its energy fields, its energy cycles, through the body systems. So, yeah, you can communicate with anything, Trisha, once you understand its systems, and once you understand its energy. Okay? Like, what is a star system? There's so many different communication of star systems. They have different vibrations, they have different harmonic systems, and they have different communication levels. Okay? Everything is electricity. Everything. Okay? It's electric volts that are going into your body system. But some are different than others. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Now, everybody knows what a vibration is, right? It's just a singularity line. Okay, it goes like this. Okay, this is a vibration. Okay, that's a vibration. Okay, now every planet system has a different vibration. It has to, because everything is a breathing mechanism, and they use those vibrations through different levels. Okay, of its communication. Okay, levels of communication. Okay. So hopefully you guys are getting a better understanding. I wanted to put this out there because it's very important that you understand everything through its communication line is radio signals. Levels of communication. Okay. Now, it's so important to understand your energy fields. This is what I was talking about. This is how it resides, because every communication line of its intelligence, and remember, particles of energy is intelligence. Remember how I was saying when you communicate with the galactic solar sun, you can go this way and go that way, you can go up and go down. Star systems go like this, some go like this, some go like this, some go like this. That's communication. And everything rides in a different vibration through their harmonic systems. Every communication line of a radio signal is a vibration. You have to understand the levels of communication. Okay, levels of communication of vibrational signals. That's what we need to understand. Okay, we need to understand that. It's extremely, extremely important. Because once you understand, once you understand the electrical wires, okay, from pole to pole, well, it depends, because you have a star system, okay? You have a star, okay? This is a star right here. Now, basically, before it puts any kind of energy in you, okay, you have to communicate with it first, okay? So that's basically you looking up at the sky. It's a great day. Everything is going well. You know, your energy cycles are good. You finish your meditations. The more you meditate, the more you communicate. Okay? So basically what's happening, he's looking up, okay? And he sees a star. Okay? So it's like this. This is good because this is going to help everybody else out, because everybody needs to know what's going on. This is how you get connected with its atmospheres of its communication with its radio signals and electronic interference, because electronic interference is everything through its vibrations. Okay? So basically, he's looking up at that star. He sees a star. The star sees the galactic higher self. Now, we have to understand how to communicate, levels of communication. Now, the only way we can understand that, and the only way we can get the information, is to understand its signals. Okay? You have to understand its communication waving patterns, because the star system could be rotating. It could be sine winding. Every star system is on a different location through a parallel. Like I said, everything is a parallel. Okay? Everything's a parallel. Has to, because it has its own gravitational pull. That's what keeps it in space. That's what keeps it, in space. Because if it didn't have its own gravitation, it would fall. Okay? It's like if we didn't have ground formation, right, through its center of its alloy, which is metal, okay, if there wasn't any circulation rotation beneath the galactic dimensional Earth, everything would fall. Okay? So everything has to have a wind barrier through the northern, western, southern, eastern hemispheres of its stratospheres. Okay? Once you're in the matrix grid, you get to understand its line divisions. So anyway, once you understand the levels of communication, the galactic higher self is now understanding its communication lines. So it's got its vibration, okay, through the parallel. So it's using its dimensional set of its eyes, which is perception. And now it's understanding that the star system has a coloration. So you're changing your perception to the star recognition of its color. That's how you get communication line, through its vibration of its harmonic signal. Very powerful stuff. So it's communicating back with the star. It reads its location, understands its coloration. Coloration. Okay. Coloration. Okay. So now it has its coloration through its perception of the galactic dimensional Earth. It sends its communication waving patterns of its radio signals. Okay. And the star system answers back and communicates back into the galactic dimensional Earth, puts the energy of its information, because now you understand its communication of its signal. So it goes into the crown chakra, it resonates, and it does its circulation and its rotation through its information. Okay, so it's trying to figure out, okay, so we're communicating now. So now we're building friendship. Okay, once you have the friendship level, every time you communicate with that same star system, you're building relationship. Okay, and once you have partnership, you can go to any star system and understand its coloration through its perception. because everything through the coloration is matrix. So you have to understand its activation of its movements. Once you understand that, you have full partnership with its levels of communication. Amazing, eh? It's incredible. It really is. So as it answers back, it's using its communication energy waving patterns through its electronic defense, and it's sending its vibration, okay, into your body systems. Now, it could be your whole body, okay? You have to understand solar systems too, because everything is a different location through a parallel. So if it's your whole body, you're getting connected with the creator, okay? That's what I mean by mastering information and vibration through the levels of communication, okay? If it's just your back, it could be a star system. If it's your knees, it could be energy waving circle. So it could be a circle like this and another circle like this. This is the information of energy that can go into you, but you have to understand its perception, okay? This goes into your body system and it does the same thing. So once it's in your body system, it's circulating and rotating, okay? It's in your system right now, okay? So it's communicating with its perception of its coloration, okay? Like this, okay? So every body system has a different location. It could be, like I said, it could be in your feet. Feet is connection through the grounds, okay? You're getting connected with Mother Gaia, okay, and its gravitation of its nature's core. That's what I mean by understanding information. And it has full wind cycles of all divisional levels of your chakra formations. Your 7 divisional levels or your 12 divisional levels of your colorations, because each chakra formation resonates on a different dimension of its vibration through its radio signal through the harmonic systems. Okay? So back to the star. Once it communicates back, it's getting the circulation rotation, okay, through the crown chakra. The energy goes into the star system, okay? And the star system understands everything that's going on through the body and ego system. And the body and ego system uses its mind brainwaving patterns and answers back and uses telekinesis. And now it has full control of the star system. So now it knows how to activate and move the vibration of the star system. So that's what it looks like. Okay, that's the crown chakra, all the information that's going in there. Once you understand its vibration, the star system vibrates back. Okay, it vibrates back. So it's like this, vibration. Okay, okay, and then it may, it might do a circle, it might rotate, it might change its angular point system. Okay, so basically you've taken this to move it to here. Now you have partnership through its perception of its coloration through the matrix and its grid system, because you're understanding everything through its point system. Okay, point system. Remember, point system. Each divisional sets is a different dimensional of its realm. That's how you activate it through its movement. Now it has full collaboration with friendship, relationship, and partnership with that star system. Okay? Whew. So how's everybody feel now? Is everybody understanding the levels of communication and vibration? Okay, so we got questions now. This is great. Okay, let's back up here. So I'd like to say hi to everybody. You want to know me, Trisha, Angel. You guys have questions? Great. And Gunthree. Hi, Gunthree. How are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. How does one know what system to connect to when you desire the highest intention of benevolence? That's a good question. The only way you understand what system to connect to is to understand your dream awakening. Okay? Once you dream awake, you become spiritual. And that spiritual becomes real. And then you get connected with your planet system. Okay. Now, if you're not communicating with that vibration, you're going to keep going to that planet system of its past. I said that before in my videos. It's very important you guys watch my videos. Okay. That's what I mean by understanding its communication levels of vibration. Okay. Because everything through its dimensional is perception. Okay. Because everything in the solar universe of its multiverse, through the connection of everything through its cloud formation, is energy fields. So you're getting connected with your body and ecosystems for the very first time. You're getting connected with your energy cycles. You're getting connected with your energy systematical systems through the analytical mind and brain systems. Okay? Because everything resides on a brain stem. And once you understand its brain stem through its vibration, everything is a breathing source. You're a breathing mechanism of a human vessel. There are vibrations of breathing. Everything is a feeding source. Everything is an activation. Everything is a movement. Everything is communication of line signals through radio signals of its harmonic systems. And that's how you get full winds of its matrix and its grid systems. So that's the only way you can understand Guthrie, is to know your system. It's not a matter of connecting. It's a matter of understanding. It's a matter of listening through your audio perception. Because once you get connected with your higher self, this is basic stuff, guys and ladies. Everything through communication is levels of radio signals, because everything in space continuum and the matrix grid systems of the galactic system resides on radio signals. So it's one radio signal connecting to you, which is a radio signal. And you're trying to use communication of levels of vibration to reach its friendship, to relationship, to partnership. Okay? So hopefully get a better understanding with that. Okay, Trisha has a question. So do I have to celebration when I see my color people and develop a way to communicate? Example, I have yes or no questions and ask them to move 3 p.m. if yes, 9 p.m. if no. Diversity of realms, it doesn't matter. Everything resides on the same different energy system. Everybody has a different energy waving pattern, Trisha. You have to understand its energy system through its vibrational signals. You have to understand communications of levels, okay, of its energy fields. That's the only way you're going to be able to communicate. So oneness is one with everything. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what it is. Once you understand your vibration, you understand everybody's vibration through their energy fields. But you have to understand that everybody is a radio signal. And that's the only way you can communicate with its levels of communication. That's the only way. It's the only way you're going to be able to communicate with its harmonic systems. So, I understand my system, but it's so complex. Yeah, everything is complex. I get lost on what to focus on. Staying balanced, clear, keeps me in now. Okay, so Guthrie, what you got to do is do a lot more meditations, cleanse those souls, okay? Understand your lower vibrations, because everything is lower. Lower, medium, high, highest, okay? Once you get to the connection waving patterns and understand its chakra formations, you can cleanse your lower to medium to high and understand its communication of its radio signal through its harmonic systems. Because your body and ecosystems is a kinetic energy waving radio signal of its vibration of different levels of communication. That's what it is. Okay? That's how you have to understand your body systems and your vibration. So, But like I said, I have a lot of live videos, Gun 3. You should go through those, okay? Because there's questions that you can get from my videos. Everything is answered in my other videos. It tells you everything that you need to know through the body systems, how to communicate, how to use dimensionals, how to do your dimensional sets, how to activate, how to move things, how to change vibrations. All these are in my live videos and other videos. The most important thing through the body systems is understanding your transformation and manifestation, okay? And your dream awakening. That's way basic. That's going like way back, DNA structure that's being born for the very first time. So that's exactly what it is. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah. For example, back in the day in the 80s, there's a lot of people were using satellite, and they had those antennas on TVs, those box TVs in the 50s, and they had the antennas like this. Sometimes they couldn't get the interference, like it was all snowy and all that, static. So they had to change the wires, right? That's communication. So right now it's communicating and it's trying to find a line signal. And once it finds a line signal, it finds its vibration through partnership. Okay. Now I'm talking about an electronic device, but it's connecting through satellite. Okay. And once that satellite connects with its longitude and latitude, it knows exactly what vibration you're on. So that's how it connects to the TV. And then it becomes clear. Okay. That's basic understanding through human understanding. Okay. Because I've done that many times, when I had my TV and, interference was coming, electronic interference. And it depends on how many people are watching TV. Okay. Because anything can overload. Satellite dishes can overload. Too many people are on communication wires of its radio signals. Right? That's how they lose less connection. So you have to change that vibrational signal to the satellite so it can communicate with you. Okay? So once it finds its line frequency of its line formation, it's now connected with you. And then you can get clarity with its TV. It's all about perception. It's all about everything, understanding its coloration, understanding its information, understanding all levels of communication through the dimensional of its sets and everything through its location of its matrix and its energy systems. So Trisha, I was looking back on your video and realized I've been only following you for 6 months. It seems that 9 months, 1 year, always nice to go back through. It is to go back because I do my reviews and I pick up a lot that I need to adjust, because my videos show a lot, but there's information that is missed because the energy information goes into me is so much. Once you master information, sometimes you miss something and then you put it in your next video, right? But each video is a review. So you guys are always learning and you're advancing. Okay. So everybody on my channel moves forward. They don't move back, but they always have questions. Questions are great because questions make you smarter. Okay. For example, somebody comes up to you and they give you information. Okay. It's understanding its information through its data processing. So they're telling you something and you have to learn it. That goes into the brain through the subconscious, stored in the back. It cycles divisions through its circles and goes around and round. Now it's registering everything that's going on in the system. So either you understand it of what's going on through the mind conceptions of everything through its visual, or you have to have it repeated because it's too much information or you just don't understand the information. So that person that you're communicating with has to talk to you again in an easier point of view so you can understand that information. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, communication. Okay? It's understanding everything through its information and everything around you. So, oh, okay, I understand it now. I know what you're talking about. Now, you take that knowledge and you become smarter. Okay? So you've learned something. You're researching something that's in the data processing. And now it stays in your system. And you can use that and give it advantage to other people of their systems. And it goes on and on and on and on. So it just travels from one brain to the next, right? Now, it also depends, where did this information come from, right? And where's the truth to it? You have to prove to people that this is true, because there's a lot of skepticisms out there. They're saying that this is true or it's not true. You got to ask yourself, it's energy, and you feel that vibration. He's not telling the truth. What is he talking about? He has no clue what he's talking about. He's saying something that has no significance to me, right? Now, either you let it go or you keep it in your body system, but it's totally up to you, because it's information that you can use or not use. If you don't want to use it, take it out of your system, and you have to meditate, because it stays in your system. And that's how it creates from the positive and negative. So this is going a bit forward, because everything through its electricity is vibration through the harmonic of its radio signal. Okay? Because everything creates. So you're creating information, either good or bad. Okay? So. But, wow, it's almost been an hour. But I just want you to get a true understanding of what's going on with your vibration of its radio signals through the body and ecosystems. So each video I give you is uprising your body systems through vibrations. So. Yeah, listen, watch. Yep, over and over. Yep. Exactly. You learn a lot more. Because you become more informative, and you say, oh, I missed that. Okay, great. So now I have that in my system. So it's processing and it stays in the subconscious, but the subconscious is no longer in the back. The subconscious, when you're spiritual of its force, it's in the front. And that's what I mean by power. That's what I mean by intelligence, because you're living 100% of a radio signal, of its vibrational signal, through the harmonic signal of your energy fields and body systems. Okay? So this is going way beyond vibration. So it's 9 a.m. So just try not to get ahead of yourself. Try not to overload your systems, because there's a lot of information. And you guys are getting a better point of view of what's happening with your vibration through its radio signal. Because everybody is a vibration. Everybody. You're an energy vibration of a radio signal. And that's all it is. It's levels of communication through space continuum, galactic system, and the matrix. So thanks, Angel Fish. I appreciate that. It's great to hear comments like that. You pick up on the information you didn't get first time around, and it will connect after you listen. Yeah, listening is everything. So if Andrew is not making sense, please go back and watch or rewatch. It's energy of information, because you're mastering everything through its communication levels of its radio signals. It always upwinds. It never downwinds. It always goes forward, and it gets stronger and stronger and more powerful through your body systems. Because those brain stems are firing and wiring every single day. As soon as I get up, there's always information. Always. Okay? Now, if you guys get up and you don't have information, then you got to ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? I'm not listening to my audio signals. I'm not listening to my higher self or galactic higher self. I'm not listening to its communication levels of its radio signals from space continuum, galactic system, and the matrix. Okay? So if you get up and you don't know what to do, if you get up and you don't understand the information, if you get up, you understand the information, but doesn't make any sense to you. These are the things you have to work on through its meditation methods. And that's how you master vibration, through the harmonic systems. No, I don't wake up in the middle. I do wake up in the middle of the night, but I don't take notes. That's why I do my information of energy, of its processing in the mornings. I try to do in the mornings because it's so much information, and it can overload your system. So I can't keep it in my system. It has to come out, right? That's output. You have data that goes into your input, but you also have output that goes out to its electronic device of its computer system. Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, ladies. When you get up in the morning, do you have information to give to people? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I've given you illustrations of communication levels of radio signals through all entity forces of star formations and anything through its connection of particles of elements. Now, okay, so well, your question to that, Trisha, is basically no, I don't take notes. That's why I do it on this video transmission. It's all about giving back, Angel. I'm more aware of what's going on through its planet systems, of its connection waving patterns of the galactic dimensional Earth. I'm just here to bring back its vibration of its humanity. That's why I'm here. Okay, so I believe I do, not sure who it's for or what meaning has. That's what I'm talking, Trisha. Now you're being specific of what's going on. So you believe it, but you're not sure of what it means. That's what I'm talking about, is understanding its radio signal through its activation of its perception. Okay? But that's a good question. So Trisha, you have to work on your communication levels of radio signals. Try to activate your perceptions, understand its coloration of its harmonic systems. Are you communicating with the star system? Are you communicating with the galactic solar sun star system, or the galactic moon? Are you communicating with entity forces of particles of energies? Okay. Are you communicating with cloud formations? That's what I'm saying. See, when you look at a cloud, okay, once you understand your radio signal through your voicing grids, you have communication wave patterns, because that's what clouds are. They're communication waving patterns of electronic interference. And that's how they shape when their surfaces through the galactic moon and the galactic solar sun planet, how it illuminates through its radiation of gamma rays. Okay? So you have to understand communication. Okay? Communication. right? That's perception of dimension, right? So you got low, middle, and high divisions of electronic interference of cloud formations, okay? It's changing its shapes and it's communicating with you. Once it's communicating with you, it sends energy into you. And you understand the energy, it sends it back to you and it gives you an upgrade. That's what it is. So now you have full communication of patterns with its partnership of cloud formations through electronic interference. So you want to know me. Humans are born with the instincts to eat and then walk. I guess some people are rushing to learn the new instincts to communicate through body radio systems, hopefully like the 100 monkey test. Yeah, there's a lot of theory on that when it comes to animal testing. You know, they've come up with a lot of things because monkeys, they're pretty intelligent. Their brainwaving system is extremely aware of what's going on. But they arrive on so many different energy systems, okay? Every animal is on instinct through energy, and that's how they communicate through vibration, okay? Because animals can't talk, okay? And if you train an animal to talk, yes, you got birds and all that. They're picking up radio signals through its communication of star systems and solar systems. So they're understanding their energy cycles, vibration, radio signals. That's what I mean. Animals and birds and reptiles, they're extremely informative because that's how they survive on a day-to-day basis. Okay? They communicate through the vibration energy cycles. That's how they communicate. So, yeah, vibration communication, that's exactly what it is. And every animal, every bird, whales, dolphins, they're very connected with their energy fields. And that's protection grids. All right? So you know to stay away from whales. You know to stay away from sharks because they have their own energy fields. They're very well protected. They know what they have. They know how to use it. They know how to take care of it. That's what I'm saying. You're taking care of your body systems through its feeding source, understanding your vibration and radio signals through its communication of other animals and birds and reptiles. Maybe that will help you out a lot better. I mean, you're not going to be able to get information back from these animals. But what I'm saying is that they arrive on so many different vibrations of its radio signals. That's how they communicate, through energy. And they understand you. If you're around an animal, okay, right now they're using kinetic energy waving patterns through their perception. They're looking at you for the very first time. They will see your energy fields. They will see your vibration. They will see your energy, okay? And they will feel it. And then you will feel it back. Either you communicate with it or you walk away. You approach it or you don't. And that's what I mean by having an energy field, which is a protection device through its energy fields. Okay? It's a force field. Every human vessel has a force field. Every animal has a force field. Every bird has a force field. Every mammal. Okay? So, understanding levels of communication, understanding your vibrational signals of radio signals, and everything around its energy systems. It's extremely complicated now because I'm high winning my forces right now through an extremely high vibration through the harmonic system. And like I said, every day I wake up, I'm giving you information coming from the matrix. Okay? So having the answers to everything through its information is its radio signal of its harmonic signals, of its vibrations. So that's what I'm saying. Okay? So I want everybody to go to sleep tonight, wake up, and just basically, did you pick up anything through its vibration? Did you pick up any energy? Did you pick up any radio signal? If you picked up a radio signal, what does it mean to you? Do you understand its planet system that you're communicating with? Do you understand its coloration? Do you understand its perception? Do you understand its activation? Do you understand its movement through its vibration? Do you see where I'm going with this? See what's happening here? You communicate every day with somebody, and they're giving you information. That information goes into your body systems. You are now understanding that information that is stored in the subconscious, and you use it for another day, right? That's forming intelligence through knowledge. Yeah, exactly. You only understand the vibes. I get that. Right. But you have to understand your body systems. You have to understand your vibration. Okay? Put that in your head over and over through its cycles. Heart wave radio beats. Anything through its connection of its heart waving radio beats is connection to anything through its interference. Okay? Everything through its electronic interference. Yeah, exactly. You know when you turn in a dial and you're in a car and you're trying to turn the radio signal and you're trying to find a station? That's one signal trying to find another signal from a satellite dish. Okay? And once it connects to its line formation and it has full connection waves, believe it or not, it's using your energy. Okay? Once you understand your energy can go up to space continuum and communicate with that satellite dish, come back down, and now you have partnership because now you have its full waking signal through its communication of its vibration. Okay? A master of vibration, a master of energy, and a master of harmonic systems, and master of communication levels of all signals of waving patterns. Okay? That's how extremely informed I am, and that's when I'm talking about mastering information. I'll say that over and over and over. It's going way beyond its understanding, but you guys are at the point right now to understand knowledge. And you have to understand the audio signals. That's the only way you can communicate with your body systems, through its vibration. If you can't communicate with your higher self, you can't communicate with your vibration. You can't communicate with your radio signal. You can't communicate with anything in space continuing. Now, if you're understanding your vibration, but you're confused of the knowledge, you don't know what it is, you don't know where it resides on, you don't know the DNA structures, that's what you have to work on through your meditation. Okay? And there's helpful hints, use your angels, use your archangels. They're there to help and guide you. Try not to live yourself as a human vessel. That's extremely hard to do because I'm spiritual in a human, not human in a vessel. That's spiritual. I'm spiritual in a human vessel. Once you get beyond that system, you're going to be able to communicate with your vibration of its radio signal. So, immortal. Yes, I'm immortal. I ask for the understanding of knowledge and application of it. So should I ask for the audio perception as well? Well, you have full connection waves already with your galactic higher self, Trisha. Okay? It's just understanding your vibration and your energy fields. Have you tried listening to your heartbeats? Have you tried listening to your vibration? One thing about mastering is understanding just cutting everything out, cutting all the cords, and just blocking everything out. Okay? Really meditate in a sound barrier room. Now just focus on nothing, and nothing becomes everything. I know it's hard to explain, but Some people see dark because they're not communicating with a radio signal. They're not understanding their vibration. You can't understand your vibration, you can't meditate properly. You won't be able to meditate if you don't understand communication signals. And they're not going to communicate back with you if you don't understand their vibration. Okay? It's understanding their DNA structure. Okay? You know the ins and outs of a human, right? You have your blood vessels. I said this before. You have your heart, you have your liver, you have your organs, you have your brain stems, all communication levels of your voicing grids, right? You have to understand DNA structures. You have to understand activations and everything through its vibration, through its electricity, okay? And that's how you understand your body systems. Okay, so you heard your heartbeat. You should know what level of vibration you're on. Once you know what vibration you're on, you can communicate with that solar system of its vibration. And that's how you build partnership, because you both reside in the same vibration. If you communicate with a different vibration than yours, you're not communicating. It's not going to communicate back with you. Understand? That's what I mean by understanding its DNA structure. Okay? So get up in the morning and give me information on what you saw. Try that. That's mastering thoughts of its communication of space. And I'm not saying like, oh, I saw space yesterday. It was great. You know, I saw planets, saw the moon, saw the sun. It was great. It was shining. That's a human point of view. Okay? It's not communication. Communication is like, oh, the windsurfing cycles right now are going through high divisional levels of vibrational signals. It's electronic interference, it's cloud formating, and everything through its rain circles is coming through its formations. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Is understanding atmospheres. Cloud formation is connected through atmospheres. That's DNA structures. What does clouds do? Clouds make it rain. Clouds are electronic interference. Clouds are shape-shifting in its winds. Clouds are making formations of pixels through its activation codes. These are things that are complicated, but once you get into matrix grid systems, everything high rises through its energy systems, through its energy's core. But I just want you to get a true understanding. Try to master your body systems. Now's the time to master your vibration. Okay? You have to understand your communication energy waving heart. Okay? Because it's your planet system that you reside on. And once you understand that, you expand within and then without. Okay? Well, hopefully you picked that up, Angel, but that's great. It's good to see you again. Love and resonance and everything around you through its communication. Love to all and everything around you. And thanks again for being on my YouTube channel. So we've been sending waves. You getting them? Oh yeah, I get them all the time. I know exactly what you guys are sending. You're sending waving circles. That's what I mean by communication. You're sending information to me. And it's understanding the cycle divisions and what it's doing. Is it changing its location? Is it changing its information of energies? Is it side-widening its circles of all divisional cycles? See? These are the things that you guys have to work on. So, also last night in the dark, quiet room, I saw purple with the solar system with my eyes open. That's great. So you're extremely formative with the matrix systems now with your meditation methods, Trisha. So you're communicating with its perception and its activation of its vibration. But do you understand what it means? Do you understand the information that's given to you? Once you communicate with that planet system, do you understand the information? Can you give me back information of what that planet system said? That's what I mean by understanding your body's systems. Okay? If you're communicating with humans every day, you should be able to communicate with star systems, planet systems, energy graphing wall systems, communication levels of ground systems, structures of DNA and shape systems, vibrational signals of everything through its round systems, of circle divisions of its cycle systems. So, okay, so, oh yeah, last night I asked them to side wind to north, south, east, and west. No, I don't understand. Guess it will come one day. Okay, that's great. So, you don't understand. You're asking something to do something, but you're not understanding its DNA structure. That's what I'm saying. So, you have to understand what a star system is, what it does. How do you get your communication levels of vibration through the harmonic systems? Where's it located? Okay. And understand its movements. Okay. What can a star do? Spin. This way, this way, this way, that way. That's what stars can do. That's what I mean by communication. Okay. And then it resonates a red glow, green glow, yellow glow, any kind of glowing mechanism. Okay. So now it's communicating back with you through its vibration of its energy fields. Okay. You can do that through the hands too. You know how to communicate with the hands, right? See? You know how to communicate? It's electronic interference. So it's understanding that everything through space continuum is electronic interference of vibrational signals. Okay? What I want you to try to do, okay, this is very important. This is understanding focus. We've got through the dimensional sets of its point systems. Now, what I want you to do is to focus on a planet system. Okay, when you see the planet system, okay, once you understand its focus, it's going to change its perception. Now, the whole idea is to understand its relationship, is to understand the color of the planet system. And then your eye color will change the same color as that planet system. And once it does that, it's now communicating with you. Okay? And once it communicates with you, it's sending a vibrational signal of a radio signal into your energy system of its body systems. Okay? And that's what I mean by DNA structure, is understanding communication of its vibration from its solar systems. So hopefully that helps out a little bit better. Try to get the coloration, okay? And then you work towards its activation. We started off with that with my last videos from the very beginning of its live shows, how we get a star or any kind of, we started off with circles, squares, rectangles, okay? And then basically I wanted you to activate that through its vibration and make it move, okay? All this information I give to you is through communication of levels, of vibrations. So try to watch that one back. I think it's the one where updating from the galactic system, giving information back. I think it was my first or second one of live shows, because I've done a lot of live shows. But that will show you how to activate and how to meditate through its communication levels of its perception. So yeah, you can absorb it a lot better. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just keep watching it over and over and over. But you're getting north wind, south wind, and east wind, and west wind of what's going on through all levels of communication. So, hey, Indigo, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? Perpetual motion. Everything is under tricular force. It has its own rotation of its centers. So, everything has an activation of a different motion on its continuous force. Okay. So you got to ask yourself, in the solar systems, okay, let's just say you get a planet system. You're looking at it, it's looking back at you. Now, you're trying to figure out what's it doing. You're communicating now. You don't want to be dumbfounded and say, okay, I'm looking up, now what? It's not going to communicate with you unless you understand its vibration. You have to understand its vibration, and then it's going to go like this and communicate back with you, and then it's going to do a resonating glow, okay? And it's going to send information back to you. If you understand that information, you can send it back to them or whoever you're resonating with of its elements. And now you have partnership because you understand its information back and forth. Because space continuum always understands your information. Everything up in space is a test. Everything. Now, there's a lot of people don't understand its information. They're putting information out there on YouTube, but they really understand it. There's a lot of life formations that are doing YouTube videos and they're setting signals out, but they're not understanding it. But they're putting information out. And that's what I mean by positive and dark energy. Okay? It's the hardest thing to learn, is to understand your energy information through your vibration of its radio signal. It's extremely hard. So, and you know for a fact, this is not coming from a human vessel, because nobody talks like this. Nobody's understanding. Because everything in space continuum, that matrix grid system, is complex. You get less communication because everything resides on vibration. That's the only way they communicate through the energy cycles, through their energy system. Because the programming system is the hydraulic systems. That's kinetic energy waving magnetic system. That magnetic system is connecting through you fully and completely. And it's always upgrading your systems through high divisions. Once you get into the high divisional level, you understand its information through partnership. And that energy is so powerful. Once you know the communication levels of its continuous force, you will become very powerful with its knowledge. And that's why I send this information out, and that's why you guys don't understand it. But that's why I keep doing reviews, and that's why I keep doing everything through its reviews. Because it's very important. I give you basic steps on how to communicate on levels of communication through your vibrations, because you're sending out radio signals. You're sending out radio signals right away. And if you're communicating with its radio signal, you have to understand its DNA structure, how it activates. What kind of vibration is it? Does it do north wind, south wind, east wind, or anything through its winds? So everything through your perception, okay? Your life formations are always in space continuum. They know you're in the system, and they're trying to communicate with you. But you have to understand the energy that goes into you, because there's so many different energies, particles of energies, okay, that are going into you. Star systems, circle line divisions, of century circles. Century circle is getting connected with the yin and the yang. So that's full collaboration and relationship and partnership with Mother Gaia. Remember, I was talking about the ground formations, how this connection energy waving patterns. You're getting connected with its transformation lights and its golden light. Okay. So you get something like this going into, that's energy. This is energy. You have to understand everything through its cycles. You have to understand its activation. You have to understand its movement. And that's how you get partnership. Now you can communicate every single day through its radio signal. Okay. Now I know it's fourth wind, south wind, east wind, and west wind, but it's complicated. You can understand what I go through on a day-to-day basis. I'm in the matrix, and I'm working in the matrix. And once you're doing line and subdividing, it's crazy because there's so much activation codes that you have to change. Because the matrix is well aware who I am. And now, because I'm the only one in the multiverse that understands its information of energy. Okay. Now, life formations, they're understanding their energy. Okay. But they don't know how to translate the energy. You know what I mean? Like, you understand the body system, but you don't know how to answer back. And that's why I do live shows, because you see a lot of life formations. They do videos, okay? And they get their information from space continuum because they understand their systems. But I prefer doing live shows because I'm learning a lot more from you as you're learning a lot more from me. And that's what I'm trying to do, is give you guys answers to everything through your questions, through your body and ego systems, and understand everything through its communication. Because it's extremely hard to answer questions. You should be able to answer any question that anybody gives you. That's mastering communication. Okay? How do I get all this information? How would I know all this if I don't have partnership with planet systems, star systems? Full communication waving patterns of a partnership with the galactic solar sun star systems and the galactic moon star systems. Where's this information coming from? Right? You know where it's coming from because you understand its information. And that's how you give back its information. So there's a lot going on. There really is. And, you know, it's getting more confusing now because every day I get up, I high rise on so many different vibrational levels. Okay. Just need to rewatch more. This will allow me to understand more. My meditation have slacked off since August. Need more time to meditate. Trisha, you're in the matrix system. You want to keep going your high levels of its energy cycles. I master 7 times a day, okay, through its meditations of information. Just imagine how much communication of energy cycles I go through its divisions, of all its energy fields, of all vibration, of its radio signals. Okay? So I meditate 7 to 8 times a day. I don't think any human on the planet would do that. That's a lot of meditation. But I have to, because now I'm connected through everything. Okay? Through its cycles of its circulation and its rotation. So everything and anything is like an atom structure through its DNA structure. Okay, you can formulate in so many different particles of its energies through its galaxy system. So you can have one like this, 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 and everything through its connection is its solar surface through its energy surface. Okay, so you can have something like this. Okay, see the particles of energies, but it has its graphing system of its energy waving system, which is a force field system. Okay, so it's ring barriers, it's protection, and everything through its center is activation. Okay, see that? I drew that in seconds, guys. That's what I'm talking about, is understanding everything through its molecules. Once you understand your body's systems has full connection waving patterns of radio signals and vibration through the harmonic systems, you have communication ways of all systems through its DNA structure. So it doesn't, it helps to meditate. It depends on your information that's given to you. If you're mastering energy of information, it's going to give it to you more, because now they're communicating with you in all ways, right? All ways, all signals. You're like this, okay? And all this information comes back and you send it out, but you get incredibly knowledge, a lot of intelligence through its brain stems, and everything through its radio signals, and everything through its mind conception, its mind centers, and everything through its brain frequencies. So, Linda, how you doing? This is the first time on my channel? Okay. I'm catching on. Yep. That's great that you found me. It's good that everybody's getting more formulative. It's great. You can spread the word too around. Yeah, I can see what's going on with you now. Mm-hmm. You're in a cycle division right now through a spiritual realm. Okay. So you're on the dark side. Okay. So I have to plot it to your lights. I'm feeling the energy vibes right now. The spirits and the people. Whoa. Yeah, my throwing mechanisms right now are going through the energy cycles through its vibration. So I'm going to off-wind your circles, change your third eye through its transformation, through its manifestation. I'm going to upwind your golden circle, because you're very informative. You're in the galactic system, and you're an extreme healer. So your sign-winding divisional levels of its harmonic system right now is low rising. Your transformation lights, okay, are short-circuiting. Okay, so I'm changing your perception. I'm upwinding everything through its cycles. I'm changing your harmonic systems through its transformation lights. Okay. Yeah, because your energy divisional levels right now are on the dark side. Yeah, because I see the spirits and I see the people through your aura. Yeah. So your third eye is on a transformation light through its grounding center. Okay. So you're getting full connection winds right now through its solar center. So I just upwinded your cycles and changed your life formations. So you should be feeling a lot better and more balanced right now. Yeah. I felt the energy. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away. That's what I mean by understanding its mastery of its X-rays, because I can see people's bodies through X-ray. Because everybody's connected through electricity and energy, right? Through its energy systems, of its energy cycles. So all your divisional levels right now are balanced, Linda. Okay? So I took that dark out of you because you had spirits that were connecting through your aura. Yeah. My transformation lights right now went through its connection energy and waving patterns through Mother. So basically, yeah, your cycle divisions right now are higher. Your light formation is now light. I've taken out the dark. I changed the vibration of its frequencies through the harmonic systems. So you were creating a dark realm. So you were on the white side and the dark side. So your solar connection energy pattern was on the black surface. So basically your aura was white and black. So I took the black out. So you got a true light formation right now through its connection energy waving patterns, through its solar connection energy waving patterns. So, and that's what I mean, guys and ladies, to understand everything through the body systems. So I corrected all Linda's divisional lines of its circuitries, upwind its cycles, changed all the transformation of its lights, and took the dark realm of its spiritual realm. So Linda, you're more balanced now. That's how you threw your third eye in meditation state. Okay, but you have more balance now. Your equilibrium is balance. Your divisional levels of your chakra formations are now centered. Because your high wind force is very powerful. I can see that. I can see that. And your energy healing is more balanced now through its light formations. Oh, you're extremely welcome. My voicing grids just to connect energy waving patterns to these radio signals. So that energy, I felt that energy and I felt that darkness in you. So I just took it out of you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to know that. Please spread the word, get everybody on my channel. Everybody needs to resonate on my channel right now because we're going through so many activations of its body and DNA structures because our brain stems are changing its circulation through its rotation. And all those circuitry levels of its electronic interference is going through its cloud formations, its ground formations, its wall graphing centers. Everything through the matrix and the grid centers is changing activation through the harmonic centers. And everything through the body systems is going through its interfacing of its interaction, of its interception. And its conceptions are changing through its mind scepters. And those mind scepters are changing everything through the mind and the brain frequencies. So we got to open up all those centers, change the vibration, allocate it through its volumes of atmospheres, change everything through its harmonic systems, and bring back its balance through its vibration. So once you master DNA, this is what you can do. So I just love what I'm doing. Once you understand your mastery of everything, you connect on all ways of its communication of radio signals. So, because once you give information to people, either it's good or bad, you have to understand its communication of its radio signal to its space continuum, of its galactic system and its matrix, because that information is going to go into that person. That energy, its energy of information through its vibration. Yeah, you feel more relaxed now because I change all your DNA structures. I change all your circuitry levels through its electronics. Okay? And I correct your divisional levels of your transformation light, your third eye. Your third eye was locked. Okay? So you have more balance now with spirits and people. But your third eye was off center. So I'm going to go for now. I need to do my clearing and protection meditation before I go to school. Thank you, Andrew. Tonight I will watch so I get a better understanding of what is got you. That's great. Try to concentrate on that, Tricia, because there's a lot of information I gave to you. Try not to take it all in segments. Try to take it one segment at a time. Okay? Oh, you're extremely welcome, Linda. And feel free to, let everybody know, resonate on my channel. Everybody know, because you have a lot of communication ways through a lot of people. You're an incredible force through an energy cycle. I just change your DNA structure. So, but I want everybody to communicate on my level, on my channel, on my YouTube channel, because they need to know exactly what's going on through its activation of its DNA structure. Everybody's systems is changing through the waving patterns. Okay? And it's high winding its forces right now through its atmospheres, its hemispheres, and its stratospheres. Because those stratospheres aren't going to change themselves. They need somebody to do it. It's like working in an electrical room, okay, where you have somebody that knows electricity, how to use wiring, how to connect. Well, I do the same thing with activation codes through the matrix centers. And that's how I change all the frequency levels through the harmonic system. It's a true understanding about knowing its radio signals. So. But Linda, I'm glad I could help you out. It's great. I'm glad you're resonating on my channel now. But like I said, just communicate with others and let them know where I am. Get a review of all my videos because I'm extremely informative. in the matrix system. Everything and anything is everything in my live videos. And it's going to show you exactly what's going on through the system. And it's extremely important. It really is. So, and that's why I give back this information, because a lot of people are getting confused. So, it's great though. It's great to see new people. It really is. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you love my videos, because, you know, there's a lot of love and a lot of energy cycles that are going through so many different divisional levels of electricity. And electricity is information. See, Linda, I love doing this. This is communication, energy waving patterns, using electricity through its device of its system. See how it's changing? It's blue. See, that's electronic interference right now. It's communicating with me. See, it's communicating with me. That's what I mean by partnership. Once you know how to communicate with it, you can do this. This is changing its location. So right now, its electronic divisional live system through this electronic computer system is another location of its star system, of its satellite system. So I just changed its location through its vibrating signals. Yeah, I'm glad, Linda. A lot of people are going through this. I know. The activations codes are very strong, and everybody needs to know the information. You can't get it from anybody else. I'm the only one in the system, because I'm the only one in the matrix system that has the answers to its DNA structures. Okay? Because I'm co-creator. I'm so confident with myself and my energy cycles, okay? I created planet systems. I'm co-creator of planet systems. I'm father and mother Gaia planet systems, protector of father, mother Gaia systems. I'm co-creator of DNA structures of human vessels. I know everything through its connection of energy cycles through all divisional lines. Its energy cycle systems, its electrical systems, its biochemical systems, its energy waving medical systems. Everything has a connection through interference of its electronic interference, everything through its atmosphere interference, everything through its space continuum interference, everything through its matrix interference, through vibration of its radio signal. Okay? So I'm being a little bit more informative now, because this is extremely real. And what I'm trying to tell everybody, because I'm getting this from plantations of aliens and everything through its locations, and they're telling me is that this is coming. This is coming. The activation codes are coming. Your body and DNA structures are coming. The energy cycles are coming of high divisions. And those high divisions, you have to understand its information. Okay? Now, you have to understand its cycle systems. You have to understand its vital systems. You have to understand its brain waving systems. You have to understand its mind connection of its visual systems. You have to understand energy waving of its energy field systems. So everything I talk to you is information of vibration. And that's how we get full connection of healing. It's all about healing the body. Okay? And I'm the only one in the multiverse can do that, because I'm the only one in the DNA structure that understands its human vessel. Okay? Yes, there are life formations and Reiki masters and stuff like that. They give you information because they're powerful and they're life formations. This information is given to you, but you have to be careful, because there's a lot of negativity. I'm watching videos now, and my transformation lights through its communication lights is going full winds of its radio signals. And those aliens and plantations are telling me that everybody has to be cautious in their videos that they watch, because there's a lot of dark energy out there, guys and ladies. You have to understand its energy. You have to understand its vibration. You have to understand its DNA structure, because everything is connected through its energy cycles, through its electronic interference, through its electrical interference, through its electrical systems. And once you get into the mind graphing systems, you understand its medical graphing systems and everything through its connection of its body and ego systems. Because everything has a virus system. If you don't understand your virus system, you have a problem. And that's what I mean by understanding energy. You come to me. I have the answers to everything through its DNA structures. I'm extremely powerful in the multiverse. Okay? This is not being cocky. I have to be more informative now because they're being a lot more stronger with me. They have to tell of what's going on. This is meant to happen. This is going to happen. Okay? I don't know if you guys know videos of Dolores Cannon. She was talking about the third waves, right? She's talking about the new evolution of the dimensional earth, of what's going to happen, right? She's extremely informative, right? I've already communicated with her. That's what I mean by communication, is you're communicating with everything. Once you become a light formation, you communicate with everything through its radio signal, but you have to understand its mastery of its DNA structures, because everything resides on a different planet system and a vibration of its harmonic system. Then you get full connection waves of radio signals. And that's how you become powerful with all intelligence, planets, and solar systems. Yeah, she's very informative. Yeah. So everything that we give you is information. Okay. But things are changing now. There's a lot more activation codes are coming, right? You have to understand your virus system. Okay. So you can deprogram your system through the analytical mind system, change its waving patterns. And that's where I come in, because I do the healing, right? Because I'm master of energy, vibration, harmonic systems through its energy fields. Once you understand your energy and your vibration, you understand everything through its body and DNA structure. But I'm extremely informulated through space continuum, matrix grid systems. So it's great that you guys are resonating on my channel now, because everything is going to high wind its forces, and those energies are going to go into you. Okay? They have to, because we have to bring back that balance to its vibration to get you to that galactic dimensional earth of its 5D. And then I'll start talking to you about the 6th D, 7th D, 8th D, 9th D. There's so many different dimensional levels of its vibration. It's unreal. But one dimension at a time. You know, I've mentioned that too in my other videos too. But like I said, it's extremely important that your body and DNA structures are changing. Everybody's going to be coming to me now. I know that because I'm extremely informative through its mastering of its thoughts. And all communication waves are coming from space continuum, and they're telling me, hey, Andrew, you got to tell everybody. They need to know what's going on. This is going to happen anyway, regardless. But my healing is going to help everybody to bring back their vibration. Okay? So that's what I mean being confident. That's what I mean by understanding energy, DNA structure. You know? So everybody has viruses. Yep. Hey, E, how's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel. See, that's what I'm talking. Everybody's going to come to me now. Okay? And it's very important. You guys have to understand everything that's happening through space continuum, and it's extremely real, and it's very active right now. Okay? So I'm communicating with so many alien plantations and so much information through the radio signals. Everybody has to know this information, because that's how we platitude through its vibration. Okay? Because I got over 150,000 galactic higher selves right now protecting the energy core of the galactic dimensional earth. We changed the vibrational signals. We upgraded it through its gravitational pull. We put new energy fields around its activation codes, triangular angular systems through its energy fields, through the meteorological systems of its energy systems. And those radioactive systems are coming through full connection through the galactic solar sun planet systems and the galactic moon, which has full connection waving patterns through the 5D. Because everybody's communicating right now through its activating signals. So that's why everybody's going to come to my YouTube channel now. Okay? So you have to understand viruses. You have to understand diseases. You have to understand everything through its information. That's what I mean. Because there's a lot of negative wires out there that everybody's communicating on. There's so much social data process, because there's a lot of social media that everybody resonates on. Okay? And there's a lot of dark energy out there too. So I'm here to balance everything out through its humanity of its vibration. So, well, I appreciate that, Linda. That's what it is. But that's the reason why I'm here. Okay? That's the reason why I'm here. And that's why I do live shows, because they're extremely real. Okay? That's how I can heal from its solar text, from its voicing grid. Okay? Because my radio signal is extremely, extremely powerful. So, Hammond, how you doing, buddy? How can I get rid of viruses that are bubbles? Okay, E, how's it going? Welcome to my YouTube channel. E. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Okay, your vibrations are on different levels right now. So there's sign winding divisions. They're going like this. Okay, this is your body structure, right? This is what it's doing. So I'm going to change your vibrational signals up when your cycles, change your harmonic systems, change DNA structures up when your energy systematical systems, change your molecules, all divisional lines of low, medium, and high, change that vibration to its balance of its harmonic system. Okay, those bubbles should be gone. They should be dissipating. The vibration level is going back to its balance. Changing the volumes of your oxygen levels. Okay, so the rid system right now was on a virus system of the dark side. So you had dark energy in you. So I took that dark energy out, change your vibrational levels through its DNA structures up when your cycles through all particles of energies. I had to change your calibration centers of its electronic centers and everything through its cables. So your connection waving was regulated and it wasn't breathing properly. So I changed all your circuitry levels. You had quite a bit in there, so you should be feeling balanced now, E. How does E feel? Yes, Linda, everything is complicated. It has to. If you can understand information, that's great. But if you can give back information and heal with its information and tell everybody what's going on with their system, that's mastering. And that's what I'm talking about. So that's great. So your energy was low the last 2 weeks. I feel so much better. That's good, Linda. I'm glad you feel better. So E, how do you feel? I'm high rising right now through its electronic interference, through its communication waving system of this computer device. It's almost 2 hours, but that's okay. Maya parasites, techno parasites, negative energy structures, mindless ritual workers, and deep sleep. Okay, everything through your perception. If you don't understand the energy of dark vibration, then you don't understand what's going on. Okay? So everything is reference, everything is research. If you have dark energy go into you and you don't know what it means, you have a problem. And that's going to create in your system, and it's going to high rise, and it's going to create through the mind and the brain, and it's going to open up its dark realm. Okay? That's where I come in. That's where I have to change everything through its negative source, to its positive source, to its life force. So you have to understand its structure of its DNA before you can heal anybody. So it's great that you guys have all these questions. But regardless of how you feel, it's very important to know your body systems. Okay? It's all about understanding your healing. and how to keep it healed. Because a lot of people go back and they try to figure out their viruses. They try to figure out their diseases, and they don't have a clue. So what's going on with me? I don't feel good. My heart's palpitating. Oh, my head is spinning, right? You have to understand that. Why is your head spinning? It's communication coming from space. Why is it doing that? Right? It could be wrong interference through electronic interference of north wind, south wind, and east wind, and west wind of its winds. It could be particles of energies changing the DNA structures to different vibration levels. It could be a star system through a wrong activation code. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by understanding energy through positive and negative wires. So, and this goes way beyond its electrical systems, because we are body systems through computer systems. But we are in a human vessel. Okay, we are. I'm in a human vessel. But I'm a spiritual entity force through the matrix and the systems. And I'm the only one that resides in the matrix systems. Because it's too much information for anybody to know. You have to master yin and yang. You really do have to master yin and yang. And that's how you get to the soul's recognition. And that's how you start healing through its DNA structure of its body systems. So, that's okay, Linda. That's totally fine. You know, your activation codes are high winding right now, and you're getting more information that's going into you. But understanding the information is understanding your body system. Okay? That negative thought, whatever it is, everybody has a positive and negative they put in their system every single day. It's known to happen. Okay? These things happen for a reason, right? Now, when it comes down, and as soon as you put that negative thought, that's negative energy. That's going into your system. That could be a planet system. That is dark energy. That's what I'm saying. It already has its creation of its dark realm. So you have to be very careful on your thoughts. Thoughts are everything to space continuum and the matrix grid systems. Okay? Because everything's communication. That's how they communicate. They communicate through mind telepathy and telekinesis. That's the only way they communicate, through its volumes of its harmonic system, of its vibration through its radio signals. So, powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. So, and this is coming from my energetic waving communication matrix heart. Okay, everybody? And when I'm telling you these things, it's extremely important that you understand that your thoughts are the most powerful thing in your body systems. So don't deplete your system. Don't get depressed. Don't overanalyze. The more negative thoughts you put in there, the more you create. And when you create negative thoughts, it's going to activate faster, and it's going to create more darker. Okay? And that's where I come in, because I got to change your DNA structures. Because right away, I know exactly who has dark energy and who has light. Okay? Because I communicate with all levels of intelligence. So, I'm going to leave you with that, because there's a lot of information that everybody has to go through. But please resonate on my channel now, because everything is going through its activation codes. Use your positive thoughts, not your negative thoughts. The more positive, the more you reside on its light side. The more negative, the more you reside on the negative side. So it's extremely important, because your thoughts are everything to space continuum. Okay? Because you're going to create those viruses, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to leave you with that right now, but I got to go. I got to tap out. There's a lot to do right now, but I'm glad I gave you this information back through its illustration and its structures of its DNAs and everything through its communication of its lines, through its radio signals, and how to activate through its body systems. This is Andrew Weston, resonating all solar systems, planets, and intelligence through the matrix and the grid systems of body systems and everything through its energetic, waving, vibrational radio signal systems. Calling out. Adios.